Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? This is TweaK here, back again with a guide video. So today we're going to talk about how you can make a fortune playing Interchange. Now, there is something very strange going on this wipe. Normally, Interchange is absolutely mobbed, right? With people running for graphics cards, people running for quest items, all over like the back of Ollie. People are doing their quests, they're running for Killa. For whatever reason, I've noticed Interchange has been very, very quiet this wipe. And for the most part, a lot of the really good loot is always just like left behind. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get into raid. I'm going to show you guys some of the spots that I always end up looting that are generally never looted, along with a cool little secret hiding spot that I found last wipe that a lot of you guys probably don't know about. So we're going to get into the raid. I'm going to go through where that spot is, and I'm going to show you guys a bunch of things that you can loot in order to maximize your profits while you're running Interchange, and hopefully not get absolutely dunked on by a sweaty Chad running through trying to get his Killa outfit. But yeah, I just noticed an opportunity here for like making this little guide. Maybe it'll be relevant for a couple of weeks before things start getting very chatty and you guys can, you know, make your money and hopefully get your quest done and stuff. So guys, I'm going to jump into the map. I'll see you guys there. All right, so here we are on Interchange. One thing I will also mention now, and this is probably going to make me sad in a few days, but I always run SJ6s on Interchange. SJ6s, you can get them as cheap as like 30k right now in the flea market. So if you guys want to abuse SJ6s, now is probably the time to do it so you can get to the loot before everybody else in the raid does. So to start off this guide, we're going to head straight into Idea. All right, so here we are in the front of Idea. Duffel bag. Make sure that you loot that. Duffel bag. Make sure that you loot that. They're quite literally never looted. Another thing we're going to do is we're going to come straight into the office back here. And we're going to check. You guessed it. Another duffel bag, which is never looted. Now, something that needs to be mentioned. All the duffel bags on Interchange are bugged right now to where they always say close. They haven't fixed this yet. So even though you might think it's already been looted, I guarantee you it hasn't. You've got tech spawns here. All kinds of good stuff can spawn here. Graphics cards, Tetrises. These computers in here as well are rarely looted. What people do is they run up, they check and see if there's a flash drive in them, and then they don't bother looting the inside of the computer. Right now, CPU fans are like 30k. You can make absolute bank running Interchange just looking through computers. You've also got a bunch more tech spawns in here. All kinds of good stuff spawns in here. And pick all of it up and just sell it on the flea market. You'll make an absolute fortune. Even if you don't have the flea market unlocked yet, a lot of this stuff sells to traders for decent money. And on top of that, a lot of this stuff is stuff that you use for the hideout. Another thing, lion statues here. Now, I'm not going to get into it, but if you walk around the back of Idea here, there's like 79,000 duffel bags everywhere that just never get looted. Also, if I just run over here, you guys see these little displays over here that are never, ever, ever checked? Some of these displays spawn cat statues and like gold chains and stuff, and they're never checked. So you can just easily run around here and have a look. Nobody's ever in the back of Idea. There's plenty of nooks and crannies, loads of little duffel bags hidden away, and then you can check all the displays. Not only that, but you've got another duffel bag right there, and if you go across there to the dry cleaners, I believe there's 2 duffel bags in there as well. And then coming down here, we're going to head into the back of Idea. And where we're going might surprise you. We're going to go into the back of Goshan. Also, on these little shelves here can spawn like random little bits of industrial loot. Always check these toolboxes too, because if you get a fire clean gun lube out of a toolbox, it's like 150k right now. So make sure you always check the toolboxes. Even all those little wrenches, all the little screwdrivers, all the little like even like the metal scissors and the long flat screwdrivers. Okay, you can sell all of those for like 10 to 20k each, and they're left behind in every raid. If you fill up your bag with all of these shitty little tools, you will make like minimum probably like 300k per run. So coming into the back of Goshan now, you're going to want to check all the back of these shelves for tools. You're going to want to check every single last one of these shelves for tools. They are rarely ever checked. I come down here all the time at the end of my raids, and I fill up my last few slots with tools from the toolboxes and tools from the shelves. You've also got another duffel bag there. You should always loot duffel bags. There's a little long and flat screwdriver as I hit reload by accident. Grab that. That's probably like 10k, maybe even more. And then coming over here, you've got a where is it, weapon box right there. Make sure you loot that. And then if you go down to the very end there, you take a right, you jump up onto containers. There's 3 weapon boxes back there. You've also got a toolbox there. You've got a toolbox right there in the middle. And then even further back down there, there's another toolbox on the right. Also, all these shelves can also spawn tools. So you might as well have a look at all the toolboxes and then all of the stuff on the shelves as you're going through. Now, on to the next group of things that are very rarely ever looted. All of these shelves for food. People run past food thinking, oh, that's worthless. If you have the flea market unlocked, you can sell most of that food for like 10k per item. 10k per 1 slot in your bag. If you fill up this whole bag, this is 35 slots. That's 350k. You fill up your rig with some other stuff, you're making it minimum like, you know, 350k. And you're looting places that are rarely ever even trafficked. When was the last time you saw somebody in Goshan looting the shelves, looting the freezers and stuff on both sides? It's insane. Nobody ever loots this. You've also got weapon boxes here. There's like another weapon box over on that side somewhere. There's so much random stuff. There's another weapon box sitting right there that's never looted either. Nobody ever checks this. It's insane. And we're going to get to a really juicy spot in a minute that I guarantee you most people watching this video have no idea about. It's pretty much brand new this patch. And the people that are abusing it are making an absolute fortune right now before everybody else catches on. And I know people know about this room. I'm aware. I know. But hear me out. All of these computers, loot them. Every time you find a flash drive, stick it in your ass. It's a free $300, right? And then all the CPU fans you get out of them, everybody's looking for their Bitcoin farm right now as the days go on, rather. CPU fan prices are just going to keep going up and up and up and up because more people are unlocking that part in their hideout. So make sure you are looting all of the computers if you want to become a rich boy. Okay? If you want to become a rich boy, make sure you loot the computers. I swear to God, making money in this game is very simple. All you have to do is not be lazy and loot the things that other people are not willing to loot. It's very, very simple. We come down here. We check all of these little lockers here. You know what we're checking these for? Gold chains, rollers, bitcoins. You can find all that stuff here and no one ever loots them. Now, granted, these ones don't spawn them very often. However, there is another set of cabinets that do, that nobody ever checks. You come in here as well. You've got a weapon box right there. You've got another weapon box. Did they remove it? There used to be a double-sided big weapon box there, I think. I don't know, I'm losing my mind. It used to be like sitting on the shelf. Oh, never mind. You've got one weapon box there, I guess. Oh yeah, and just for anybody who doesn't know, I'm just going to point this out just in case there's like new players watching this guide that haven't seen these before. All along these shelves here, power batteries can spawn. They can spawn there. They can spawn along those shelves there. And then on this side, they can also spawn, but they're kind of rare, but they're worth picking up if you're on your way to the extract, because they're worth, I believe, about 120k each right now, because people don't like bringing them out of raid because they're heavy and they're annoying to take out with you. So if you're willing to walk to your extract, go for it. You'll bank yourself an extra, you know, 120k. Now, coming in here, I'm just going to skim over this room, check all the computers in here, check the jackets back there, and then another thing you're going to do, check this weapon box. No one ever checks it. And then over here on the tables, random weapon attachments. You've got a duffel bag right there and food spawns up here that you can grab. That, again, nobody ever really touches. Again, another weapon box under there that when I come through, never looted. And the best thing is, when you see that that weapon box there is looted, you know somebody's probably upstairs. You've also got another duffel bag right there. And then we're going to swing through to the Ollie side. Now, one thing I would like everybody to pay attention to in this video. We have not gone to the center of the mall yet. And already by this point, we would be full of loot. We could leave the raid at this point. Okay? Just pointing that out. Coming into the furniture shop here, I'm just going to turn my flashlight on so we can see a little bit better. Got a grenade box right there. And where is it? You got a weapon box there. And then here, this is a tech spawn right here. No one ever checks this. You can get graphics cards here. You can get all kinds of stuff here. crazy. And then there's another weapon box in this room somewhere. I always forget where it is though. Where you be. Duffel bag there as well. And over here on this shelf, condensed smith spawns here along with some other things. And then on these shelves here, I believe like gold chains and stuff can spawn, but I feel like they're quite rare. Now we're not going to go to the tech store because what's the point? Everybody knows about the tech store. You know, everybody knows about the upstairs tech store. That's not what we're worried about right now. We're worried about the shit that people never loot. And we're coming up to the mother of all places that people haven't learned to check yet this wipe. Some people, I've seen screenshots, are making a fortune from these lockers here. It's apparently like a god spawn for like Rolexes, Bitcoins, gold chains, and all kinds of other stuff. So make sure you check those lockers. It is free money in the bank. Also, we've got another bunch of computers over here in behind the help desk that you can loot. Another bunch of computers back there where one of the it's like the Ollie documents, Ollie logistics documents spawn or whatever, down there for that one quest. And then I'm not going to go through the shop in its entirety. All I am going to say is, you see those wooden shelves down there? At the bottom of those is where some of the juiciest stuff in the back of Ollie spawns. Make sure you check those. It's often skipped. All these shelves along here are often skipped. Make sure you just look at all the shelves on your way out. If your raid feels quiet, go and have a look. A lot of that stuff, you pick it up, it's worth a fortune. Back here, another room that people just like never check. You open this door. We come through here. You've got a duffel bag right there. You've got a computer there, weapon box there, computer there, another computer in the corner. All of this usually never checked. If one of these spots is checked, I can guarantee you that most of the other spots in the raid haven't been. It's just the way it goes. Got another duffel bag right in there too. And another spot. We're going to run over to the other side of Ollie. This is the spot I was talking about too, where the motors are. You can get water filters here. You can get not just light bulbs, but like corrugated hoses, all that other stuff. You can find all of that crap here. All on these shelves here as well. You get propane tanks. Even along the back wall here, there's a little, there's like a little cage thing. Where is it? These little like cages can all have car batteries in them. They're a little bit rare, but you'll see them there from time to time. And then some of these shelves, just on that level there, are just like out of reach on some of these shelves that are like at your eye height. People don't check them because they think they can't get them, but all you've got to do is just like free look a little bit and you can grab them super easy. You just do it like this. You do like your free aim look, so it raises your camera, and then you put your head up, and then you use your free look to look down, and you can loot stuff way easier that's on higher shelves. So for anybody who doesn't know how to do that, all you do is you hold Alt, and then you press W, and then your free look is by default pressing in your middle mouse button. Another spot people don't loot. You go down there, you've got computer rooms. You go down there, you've got computer rooms. Bunch of computers in them. People never check them. You don't even need to go into the center of the mall. You don't need to go to where all the PvP is all the time to make a fortune. And this is, by the way, I know there's going to be comments about this. Guys, I don't run stashes, okay? I never loot stashes because I find it tedious. I find it kind of boring. If you know about stashes, good for you. You can loot stashes as well. This is just another method of making money. I would say that this is way less contested and way safer than running stashes. At least in my opinion. So we're going to run through the mall now. I'm going to show you guys another couple of things that are often overlooked. We're just going to come into attic. We're mostly just going to like shortcut through here, but like all these stores, there's just duffel bags and random boxes everywhere that you can loot. Like if you are willing to tap into your rat energy and hit every jacket and every loot box, you know, that other weaker minded rats are not going to take advantage of. You'd be the richest player in EFT. There's like 3 or 4 jackets in this room, never looted. The weapon boxes, never looted. The weapon boxes in generic, more often than not, never checked. It's all free loot. You might as well. If you're walking by, why wouldn't you loot it? So next place we're going to come to is German. Don't know why. Always looting here. People just skip by it. Check it out. Graphics card right there. Spark plug, Nixer lens, bunch of other random crap. I don't know why Germans rarely ever contested. All the fighting in my raid seems to take place in Ollie for some reason. I don't know why. Now we're going to come into Voyage. You've got a food spawn there on the table. You've got a jacket right there. You also have a sorry, I could turn around there. You've got a weapon crate here and a jacket there. None of this stuff is ever checked either. So this is all absolutely free juice for you. And then coming into TTS, also Emercom's never looted either. Emercom can be a bunch of free tech loot. Come in here, you got a duffel bag. You've got like tech spawns on these shelves. And then coming over here, we have another duffel bag, med spawn here. And then, where is it? This shelf here, rare item spawn. These shelves here, tech spawns. People just run straight past here. And then on top of that, you've got one jacket there. One jacket there. And is that it? It's just two jackets? Yeah, two jackets there. Would never usually get checked. And now, for the pièce de résistance, I'm going to show you guys my secret little interchange hiding room, which also has some random tech spawns in here too. So here's what you're going to want to do. We're going to jump up on here. You can use the sideways jump method. Let me drop my bag down. Maybe we have to crouch jump for this now. My strength isn't as high as it used to be. Maybe this will work. Okay, so we're gonna... There we go. Sprint and jump onto that. Sprint and jump over here. Wait for our stamina to come back. So when you get your strength up, I guess it needs to be higher than 22. I've got 23 endurance and 22 strength right now. So you can just jump from that to there. And then all you're gonna do, yeet over this. And there's only one way in and there's only one way out, which is right here. If you sit behind this, you cannot be shot in here. If you need to heal up, you need to med, you need to organize your inventory, you need to ditch your homie's gear. This is a fantastic spot to do it in. And then in order to get out, you jump onto this. And then, you know what? You might be stuck forever, possibly. Let me see if I can figure out how to get out of here. So there you go. It's a little bit of a tricky jump, but what you want to do, get to the edge of this, and then you're going to jump, and you're going to crouch. So all you want to do is walk up, jump, and spam your crouch key. It'll take you a little bit of practice to get it. Or maybe you could just wait until you're a higher strength level. I wonder if I just drop my armor, my speed goes a little bit higher. Oh yeah, that's way easier. So if you're not wearing heavy armor that restricts your movement a little bit, you can jump out of here and you can dump your stuff in here and come in here and heal and stuff. But generally, you're not going to be bothered in this spot. Also, toolbox there. Make sure you check that. And then coming out here, there's only like a, you know, this is just like a last couple of things. 2 duffel bags right there, that are never checked. And I'm going to basically leave it there because at this point, I'm just going to tell you to loot the entire mall. Also, in the National, the filing cabinets are never checked. That's always free money. There's duffel bags and jackets in there that are never looted either. As I said, I don't understand what is happening with interchange this wipe. It is absolutely bizarre. However, I will say one thing. The meta in EFT is changing pretty drastically to where it is much harder to make money than it has been in previous wipes. So you will see methods like this being utilized by players probably for months. You know what I mean? I reckon people are just ratting harder on other maps, but interchange for the moment is just a little beautiful flower ready for the petals to be plucked for the right rat to come by. I would actually recommend not running interchange at nighttime. There's more people playing nighttime interchange because they have that one quest they need to do where they got to kill PMCs between the hours of 10 and like 10 p.m. and 10 a.m. or whatever it is. So I would do daytime interchange. It would be quieter at the moment. And honestly, if you've never tried this loot run before, go and give it a try. Trust me, like for real. If you've never done this before, give it a chance. And you'd honestly be surprised at the amount of stuff that is just left behind, that when you get out of the raid, and I know it's tedious to sell all the stuff in the flea market. I know. But if you just put in the time, you will make so much money, and it requires such little input as well. Bring a gun for killing scavs. You hear players coming by you, sit in a corner, let them pass. Don't even engage them. Just let them move on, because they're going to walk past and they're not going to touch any of the shit that you want to loot. And then you grab everything, you kill a couple of scavs, you head to your extract, easy clap. So guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I felt compelled to make this video because people were complaining for some reason recently that, oh, there's no loot on Interchange. Wait, what game are you playing? I just don't understand it. So I wanted to make this so I could point this video out to those people and be like, watch this guide. There's loot everywhere. Open your your fucking eyeballs, man. And there's loot everywhere. And guys, I know I left a bunch of stuff out. I can't include it all. The video will be like 29 hours long. So lads, without any further ado, leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite loot spot is on Interchange, how much you're making doing this run. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more stuff like this in the future. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to check out all my social medias down in the description. Check out my Twitch stream. The links will all be down in the description. So guys, have a great rest of your day. Peace out, my dudes.